Hi everyone, welcome back to Baldurs Gate with Kered Larae. Alright, we did some quick equipment changes, modified a few things. Now, one thing that Kered was considering for a little while, something he never really noticed, was this house right next door to the Thieves Guild. It seems oddly strange that it has a trap on the front door, a fairly powerful one, and so he can't but help want to investigate it. This seems highly suspicious. Really? There seem to be a bunch of minotaurs in here, of all things. Well, we dealt with them. Well, the question is, why are there minotaurs in here, in the middle of the city? I mean, granted we've run into other oddities around town before,
I could do that.
But this seems extra suspicious. Oh, we found some goodies. Little gems, and I think that's a potion of regeneration, which will obviously be very useful for our warriors who tend to get hit in the head a lot. And, you know, that does tend to inhibit their mental processes. Alright, so let's see what's down here in the basement, I wonder.
Onward then.
Oh, wow, this looks a bit grim. Didn't we run into one of these things before? And this is where we got those strange golden arms and legs that seem to have evil polluting the air around them? Yeah, that is when that happened. Alright, Minsk.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Take a look. The lid of the sarcophagus moves easily aside despite the dour warnings and guardian runes written on the side. Within rests a golden skull. As you reach for it, it comes to life. When you touch the skull, its eyes blaze with an eerie light and it begins to speak. At last! I return to awareness. Who is it that has awakened me? I guess... would we want to give the speaking golden skull our name? First, let's ask it a question. Who are you? And what are you? I am Kangax, and I have been cursed. I am dead, yet not dead. Cursed to eternal entrapment in this tomb by cruel enemies. Cursed to a fate worse than death. But the curse can be reversed. With your assistance, I may live again. I have suffered for so long. Will you help me? Now, despite all evidence to the contrary, and this is just kind of a non sequitur of a quest, but hey, let's do it just for fun. We'll say, we'll do whatever we can to help you, mysterious talking golden skull. The fiends that did this to me keep me from returning by tearing apart my mortal form and keeping the pieces separated. You must find my body that I might again take mortal form. Where might we find these parts? They are very close. I have no doubt that they lie within the city in tombs such as this. My enemies are predictable, if nothing else. Seek my arms, legs, and torso. Let's see, we do have arms and legs, but we don't have a torso. You will be very well rewarded for your efforts, Kered Larae. Hurry, find the pieces and return. Hey, we didn't tell him our name. Sir, were you just reading our mind? Ugh.
You must gather
Dare I say that he was metagaming. But yeah, he pretty much was. And this entire quest, the resurrection of Kangax, is pretty much a metagamey kind of quest, because other essential quests... Well, wait a minute, now that I really think about it, no, none of the quests that actually might lead you to bump into these tombs are essential. It's completely happenstance, all of this, really. And, if you're just randomly searching houses all throughout the city, you will eventually find everything. I mean, we did the Beholder quest in the sewers of the Temple District, and that's how we got the golden arms and legs. And yeah, you can find his torso in the Bridge District, along with a very interesting secret, what was to be another quest in this game that was ultimately cut out, although they did keep in the encounter content Just for, I don't know, giggles, I suppose. So let's head to the Bridge District, because Kered would somehow magically remember, hey, there were some mysterious-looking trapped doors in the Bridge District. Perhaps we should go and see.
Whatever I can do to...
It's gonna be quite a walk, to say the least, but we have to go all the way down here, just south of Desolar's Inn. There are two very suspicious-looking doors over here. This is near where we did that little quest related to the grave. Well, they weren't so much robbers, they were barriers. Blackmailers, I guess. Hostage takers. And other such things. Minsk is now wearing the Shadow Dragon armor, which allows him to sneak. Well,
Jump on my sword
not well.
I won't be as gentle.
Okay, apparently he needs a lot more practice, despite being a high-level ranger, on how to be sneaky.
You shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
There we go. Alright, so you should obviously search, because these are some powerful traps. Powerful traps that will do terrible things to you. I don't remember which trap is which, but either way, it's something you should be careful of.
Though my battle cry may give me away.
Let's try looking in this one first. An eerily similar house to the one that we found Kengax in.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I wonder what is in here.
Though my battle cry may give me away.
Yes, Minsk, we realize that. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Just as I thought.
So we'll take a gander in here. I think we found
by the sword. Live a good long time.
just what we're looking for. And there's some very special equipment that we need to recall that we use to great effect against these liches. And the question is, who actually has this weapon? I don't think Minskill has it. Well, yes, he does. He does have the Daystar. And that's just what we're going to need. But not quite yet. I suppose
Shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
it would be prudent to cast some preparatory spells in order to help with what we are about to encounter. Oh, I could have swore I had another one of those at the ready. I guess not.
Minsk and who stand?
Minsk, time to make yourself woody! Alright, good enough.
Stand back for justice.
At once, your worship.
Now, it's obviously quite wise for the group to be spread out very, very, very far. Alright. Minsk, I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Battle bow. Run, bow, run!
You feel very uneasy as you approach the sarcophagus. The lid looks heavy, but you could remove it if you wish to. Alright, let's do it. Hey, why is he back here? Oh, hello. Yeah, that is definitely a lich. An elemental lich, no less. Let's kill it! You are foolish to follow the whims of Kengax. He will not be grateful for your service. Well, you know, we really don't doubt that, but let's play dumb. Dude, what are you talking about? Regardless, your quest ends here. I have not sacrificed all to have idiot adventurers awaken our doom. Die, fools. Alright, so there go all the magical spell protections of, I'm gonna troll you guys. So, let's start by getting rid of them. The first thing we need to do is cast Oracle, so we can see through all his crap. Alright, Kered cast it. Now we need to have our Breachers start getting through all of his nonsense spell protections. I'm gonna have him use Breach and her use Remove Magic. Is he able to damage it yet? No, it doesn't look like it, and the spell shield is still hurting Minsk. Alright, we're gonna have to try something perhaps... No, we just have to Breach again.
Potentis.
Not even a dent.
Oh, he is taking damage now. Oh, Kered, please get away from that. Yep, he's definitely taking some damage. And boom! Minsk gets him. Now, Minsk, please drink a potion and get out of the fiery rain.
I am
Everybody, please retreat to the other side of the room to avoid the horrible rain of
I
lava.
go.
Now, Minsk, what did you find in there? It doesn't seem like he found anything. That's odd.
Every hamster has his day.
Well, he might as well drink this regeneration potion.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
That is what they're for. When you touch the torso, a horrible feeling of weakness and despair brings you to your knees. With care, you use a cloth to place the torso in your pack. And now we have the golden torso, made of pure gold. Palpable sense of evil pollutes the air around it. It's bad juju.
I await your need.
Jahira could actually probably use the other potion of regeneration. Quite good. Alright,
I wouldn't.
so that wasn't too terribly difficult. Just some well-placed breaches, and we managed to strike him down. Now, where it's going to become an issue is when we try going in this other area. That's where things can get really dicey, and where we're going to have to take some very interesting preparation in order to make sure we do not all die a terrible, terrible death. Going to have to go with... probably... nah, not Harper's Call, not just yet. For our own protection. I definitely want our casters to be ready for some serious shenanigans here.
Name it.
And the more invisible they are when that happens, the better. I'm pretty sure Kered should have an improved invisibility at the ready. Yes, he does. Good.
We are all heroes.
Alright, well... oh, wait. People are actually still badly hurt. That's kind of a problem. Alright, drink some obligatory healing potions here, people. Come on, let's make it happen. Alright, Jahira, slap Minsk with one of your stronger healing spells and let's get this show on the road. We got things to do here. Here, we'll give some of these spare minor healing potions to Minsk since they don't really heal enough to be useful in battle in the first place. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna go have some fun then. You peer into the nothingness behind the door, and the rogue stone in your backpack glows fiercely and disappears. You are engulfed into the magical void. Okay. Pulled into the blackness. This is a dangerous place, just in case you didn't really pick up on that already. And there's something you definitely want to do before you do anything else, and that's to get help. So you're gonna need it. You're gonna need a lot of help.
I'll do it.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
In fact, you're gonna want to put on every damn thing you can do, including haste. And even something as crazy as... oh, I don't know. Group invisibility, perhaps?
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle. The bigger they are, the harder I hit.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
And after you do that, you're gonna want to back everybody up.
Ready and I wouldn't dream of refusing.
A good,
I thought as
safe distance.
Yon. You know, this reminds me of that
Right you
time
are. As you would have
back.
All right, all
In
right.
fact, it might even be a good idea to summon some extra helpers, just in case. Well, actually, we'll be okay for now.
Prevail.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs!
And we want to move up such that we can react to enemies as they appear. And now we can. And that's a very important thing to be able to do right now. Alright, Minsk, you need to come out of invisibility. By, I don't know, do something silly like cast a spell. On yourself. Oh wait, that won't work, I think. Because it's a defensive spell.
Armored,
And the defensive
and
spell
raring
won't
to
break
go.
his invisibility. However, casting a... I don't know, invisibility purge spell might. Because I think it is considered an attack. No, that didn't either.
None shall see. Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Alright, okay, just, I don't know, take a swing at Jahira or something. We need you to break invisibility, amigo. I know this... Wait, Deva attacked Shangalar?
This is your
Oh!
end.
Hi there! I think we found him. Stop! You have power, chained, but it is not of my giving. Do you know where you are? Not as such, no. Yet you had a key, a rogue stone. What did you hope to accomplish by trespassing in my chamber? Well, you are an evil lich, and we are generally in the habit of killing evil liches, so I think it's safe to say we're probably here to kill you. As you like. Come, friends. It seems that the Twisted Rune shall have a bit of amusement today. Twisted Rune was originally supposed to be an interesting quest line, but it didn't happen. Oh well, development projects. Oh boy! And this is what happens. Lots of fun friends suddenly spawn in.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil.
Minsk is going to want to have the Shield of Balduran on, and he's definitely going to want something that bumps up his strength. Alright, now he's got it. And he's going to want to take care of that
Live a good long time.
that nasty, nasty beholder.
Stand back.
Meanwhile,
Justice.
our Deva... Oh crap, the thing can't see her. Well, that's an issue. Alright, well, first off, we're going to want to get rid of all this invisibility nonsense. We're going to start casting Improve the Clarity, just so we can cast more spells. Spell turning would actually be fantastic for Yan, because he's probably going to get bombarded with magic. Same thing for Imoen. Jahira is going to start dispelling the bad guys.
Shall prevail.
Minsk almost has the beholder down. Uh-oh, somebody froze time! Looks like it's her up here. Shiressa. Now she's casting all these nasty spells. At Minsk. Vampire Fear. Domination. Let's hope he can resist them.
Shall prevail.
Yeah, Minsk is fine. Alright, Minsk is being attacked by two enemies. Uh-oh, it looks like now it's facing off against the Pit Fiend, of all things. Well, that's fun. Oh no, it charmed it! That's bad. Ah, but luckily it just desummoned, so it's not even really an issue. These guys actually don't seem like that much of a problem. However, Miss Mage over there, she is definitely going to be an issue. As for the rest of the party, we need to start really bringing the magical house down, as it were. And Kered is going to do that by throwing out an Abi Dalzim's Horrid Wilting. Yan is going to do Chain Lightning on one of those suckers over there. Imoen, we need you... Somebody's got to have a means to actually bypass his ridiculous invisibility. Maybe Yan has it? Yes, he has Oracle. Well, it looks like the mage is doing it this time. He's casting Symbol Fear on Jaheira.
Mortis Careo.
And Wail of the Banshee on Jaheira. Let's hope people make their saves. No, she did not make her save. That's kind of a problem, really, considering I think she's the only one who can actually resurrect right now. So, as you can see, this is one of those fights that just doesn't go as planned sometimes, despite, all preparations made to the contrary. And that is just kind of how it rolls with this silly little twisted rune fight. Really, what you need to do is to get the jump on Shiressa and the rest of her goofballs over there, because if you don't, things can get hairy really quickly. So, first off, let's make sure everyone is healed up. I think we were working on that, just so.
You point, I punch.
Alright. Big heals for Minsk. It can be a bit touchy doing this, admittedly. Just a bit difficult, but that's kind of the fun of it, just finding a way to actually win the fight within the first 2 rounds when it really becomes critical. 'Cause that's when things can really get bad if you don't pull it off properly. And I believe it auto-saves just as you enter, which is a fairly useful thing that does. Alright.
Of course.
So it's actually fairly logical at this point then for
It is done.
people to spread around
Goes,
Yes.
evil
A standard
stands
tactic.
aside.
the nice good protective spells. Should obviously... should try coming up with something a bit different. Maybe Jaheira gaining the Deva out and using it in such a way that he doesn't even have an opportunity to really do much of anything about it. That might work, actually. Sending Minsk into a rage also might be useful. But he's needed to take care of the Beholder, which will otherwise prove to be a giant pain in the butt. And wow, the Deva can actually cast powerful spells. That's useful. Cure disease? Ah, remove fear. That's actually a good spell to cast in preparation for what's about to happen. As for mages, well, just get into position, I suppose, after hasting everyone. That really seems like the best thing to do. Let's make sure she is invisible as well until the time is right. There we go. And I do believe everyone is invisible now. Even the Deva, it doesn't seem to act like it is, but it is.
Onward then.
Alright, let's make sure everyone is nice and spread out again. Jaheira is going to be the one in the front.
Oh, I can do that.
Yan.
Yep.
And
Good to go.
Imlin. And then the daring duo are going to go running in here.
Be as gentle.
Hopefully we can jump Shiressa before things get
Swords,
silly.
not what? None shall see. Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
It's a funny spell that we can cast here. Maybe we can just decide to talk. I think talking actually breaks
Stand
invisibility.
back for justice.
Yes, it does. Yep, okay. Now things are going to get interesting. Hi there.
This is your end.
Yeah, stop. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we'll answer like we did before. But this time we'll say, it's an accident. We'll leave.
No, I don't suspect that you'll be leaving here today. When you play with powers that are beyond your meager skills, you'll soon find that a price is required. In this case, you know too much and your life is forfeit. Come, my friends. It seems that the Twisted Rune shall have some amusement today.
Alright, just as everyone appears, you want to make sure... Ah, she starts as invisible. Ah, whatever. Alright, make sure he works on that thing. Alright, we need to get through his invisibility and illusions right away, so we're gonna Oracle. Alright, that got him out of the stupid invisibility that he decided to play trick-or-treat in. Now the first thing we need to do is start getting through his tricks immediately. Now if we can't do that for whatever reason, we're just going to start throwing out some of our nastiest spells. Like Mordenkainian's... Oh wait, that's the one that doesn't appear next to you actually. Or wait, maybe it does. I don't know, we're just going to throw out nasty spells like Abidalzim's Heart Wilting. Yan, he's probably one of our best breachers. We'll set him on breach mode. Kered, we definitely need you to kind of puncture your way through all of this nonsense. I think actually well, we don't need Death Spell. Nothing has been summoned yet. It might be useful just to throw out another Abidalzim's, actually. Alright, Beholder's down. That's very valuable. Eva is whittling away on the wizard. Alright, Shangalar has True Sight going, so nobody's going to be hiding. She actually cast Meteor Swarm, which is going to turn that entire sector of the map into a damage zone. But we can actually work around that by just moving it away. Alright, that might have done a lot of damage to some of the worst enemies we're going to be dealing with here. And Shangalar is pulling off that nonsense again. Alright, Kered is going to cast True Sight. He's going to have to at this point. Alright, True Sight. Imoen, we need you to try to just summon up some mooks to keep them distracted. Yan, Chain Lightning might be useful here. If you can find a valid target. Maybe this schmuck over... No, he's about to die. Just throw out a Dispel Magic. Alright, now we're doing lots of damage to them. Alright, Minsk is still in the action. This might be a good time to actually use the ability of... Not Berserk, actually, but the sword's ability, Sunray. We're gonna use that. Alright, while everyone else, we need to get rid of that demon quickly. Kered can do that with, I believe, a death spell? So he's gonna cast that. Jan, we need to get people fighting faster on our team, so I'm gonna want you to rehaste everyone. Actually, no, don't do that. That might be a bit too hazardous. How about just a simple Chain Lightning? That should definitely get their attention. Alright, Imoen, try to breach that damn Lich again. Alright, nothing like the Sunray to really get his attention. Alright, that took care of him. Now Shiressa is here. Everyone using combined arms should be able to finish Shiressa off. Until she turns into what is apparently a vampire bat. Screw that. Oh, the vampire bat is immune to all damage? Lame! Oh well, there's still the issue of, little Miss Mage over here, who is completely unhurt. Alright, so she's already got the spell protections up. Do we have something advanced that we can use to strip those off of her? Oh, we can try Remove Magic. That works against enemies. We can also try... Spellcrim, no. Didn't we have Ruby Ray of Reversal? Kered's gonna try that on her. Imoen? Hell, try to confuse her, why not? Maybe it'll do something. Minsk is still having trouble getting through her shield. Wait, one of her spells failed. Oh, apparently... our ranged users! Start wailing away! It's the elemental damage that's doing it.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Not even a dent?
Alright.
Got it.
Yan's tricks are not working. We need to try another type of bolt. Maybe our electro bolts will do the trick. Let's try that. And we got her! Whew! Well, that was all kinds of crazy.
Alright, alright.
3,890 gold. Apparently these guys were loaded. What did this thing have? It had its eyeball. Those are always fun. This